What is a cybersecurity threat, and how can it harm our networks? In today's video, we'll explore the basics of cybersecurity threats and how bad actors exploit them. If you're a network administrator, understanding these concepts is essential to keeping your systems secure. Let's get started. A cybersecurity threat is an action that exploits a vulnerability to cause harm to a network or computer system. Cybersecurity threats are initiated by bad actors, individuals or groups that intentionally harm or gain unauthorized access to systems. These bad actors use a variety of attack methods, known as attack vectors, to reach their goals. An attack vector is a method used by bad actors to illegally access, damage, or manipulate systems. Cybersecurity threats are essentially a subset of these attack vectors. So, how does an attack vector work? It typically consists of three key components: a vulnerability, a mechanism that exploits the vulnerability, and a pathway that leads to the vulnerability. Let's break it down with an example. Diego receives an email from a colleague asking him to review an attached document. However, the email is from a bad actor, and the document installs malware on his computer. In this case, the vulnerability is the user, the mechanism is the malware, and the pathway is the email. Here's another example, this time involving physical social engineering. An authorized person is entering a server room when they encounter a technician asking for help with equipment. The technician claims they forgot their access pass. The authorized person, wanting to be helpful, opens the door. Once inside, the technician, who is actually a bad actor, discreetly installs malware using a USB device. The vulnerability here is the authorized individual and the unprotected server, the mechanism is the malware, and the pathway is the door and USB. Attack vectors can be categorized into three types: electronic social engineering, physical social engineering, and technical vulnerabilities. Often, multiple attack vectors are combined, forming what's known as an attack path. An attack path is a sequence of events where different vectors are exploited. For example, gaining physical access could be the first step before infecting a server. Cybersecurity threats can be divided into four main categories: social engineering, malware, unauthorized access, and system design failures. Social engineering involves psychological manipulation to trick users into sharing confidential information. Malware, on the other hand, is malicious software designed to disrupt or gain control of systems. Unauthorized access could be physical, like tailgating, or digital, like spying on someone's login credentials. Finally, system design flaws are vulnerabilities in software that can be exploited. A common technique used in cyber attacks is phishing. Phishing involves sending deceptive emails that trick users into clicking on malicious links or downloading harmful attachments. Other forms of phishing, like spear phishing or whale phishing, target specific individuals, such as a CEO. These attacks are often carefully crafted to appear legitimate, making them difficult to detect. Phishing can be the first step in larger attacks, like distributed denial of service, DDoS. In a DDoS attack, infected computers flood a server with requests, overwhelming it. But before a DDoS can happen, bad actors need to infect many computers, often using phishing to do so. Other technical attacks, such as brute force attacks or exploiting system vulnerabilities, can also be used in conjunction with phishing to carry out a broader attack. In conclusion, cybersecurity threats come in many forms, from phishing attacks to DDoS and beyond. Staying vigilant and implementing strong security measures are essential to protect against these threats. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.